I saw a documentary once where like a falcon tried to hunt a goose, where it like tried to
How did
rip
that
this
go?
goose out of the air. The goose won.
Yeah.
So they went to the ground and they were basically wrestling where this like falcon
Oh,
is trying to
wow.
like
I've-
strangle the goose. And
Oh,
the goose
wow.
takes his wing and he swings back and he just starts punching the falcon in the head with his wing.
I've
That's awesome.
I have got such a story to tell right now. My dad, the dentist, the dentist who grew up on a farm and paid his way through medical school by building houses. My dad, the badass, has a big yard in Virginia and raises chickens. In addition to being a dentist. And he's been doing this forever, for before I left Virginia, which was 15 years ago. He had chickens, so he's very talented at raising chickens. And roosters are motherfuckers. Roosters are assholes for a very functional reason, because they will protect the flock. Now, roosters will fight each other naturally, which is why cockfighting exists, which is horrible. Don't do that. But yeah, when you naturally have a flock of chickens and there's more than one rooster, they will tend to like assert dominance, sometimes to death, because they are assholes. And so typically you have a flock with one rooster and a bunch of hens.
One rooster gets very noisy very quick.
Right, and so you get lots of tension. So this is normal chicken farming. People that have farmed chickens know this. And so my dad got some chicks, and two of them were boys, and he had a badass old rooster who's been protecting the flock for a bit. And so my dad was planning on cooking and eating the new roosters once they got, adulted enough. But one of them was, so they grew up and they were pretty civil. Like no one was killing anyone. Which is fine. So that kind of like delayed the inevitable rooster dinner. And so like the roosters will it's Virginia, so there's stoats and foxes and hawks and all kinds of things that want to eat chickens, and they're out there, and the roosters are actually pretty fucking talented at getting them gone. But there's always the question of like, okay, more than one rooster's in the pen, what's gonna happen? So my dad comes out to the hen house one day, and old rooster is alive and mobile, but beat to shit. Just he looks fucking wrecked. And my dad's like, okay, he finally had a fight with the younger roosters. And this happens, and it's a matter of like, okay, you need one rooster because this is like a predatory situation, right? And it's good to have one rooster around. And it's like, I guess it might be time to cycle roosters, as it were, from a farmer's standpoint. But anyway, my dad and my mom went for a run on their property. It's like 13 acres in Virginia. They just go like for long hikey runs through the woods and whatnot. And they encounter a hawk that is no longer alive and clearly lost. So this hawk looks hecking wrecked, and the pieces of the puzzle all come together, which is that a hawk decided it wanted chicken dinner. The big old ancient cock of the walk is like, rolls up his sleeves like, nah, son. No human witnessed the anime battle that ensued, but
Damn.
the actual resolution is that rooster, alive. Hawk, hobbled away to die pathetically.
Wow.
no.
So,
Damn.
the resolution is ancient, the older rooster kind of like has retired. He's like, I'm good, I'm gonna chill. New rooster he can be the alpha. That's fine. I'm mellow now. I had my fight. I won. I'm good. I'm retired now.
Yeah, one and done.
He had actually been, this is like foxes, stoats, and hawks all the time. And usually, that's why you have a rooster, is to fight them off. And he's just like, I had the fight of my life. I won in epic majestic anime fashion, I'm good. And so it's like the flock. What's that?
It has to be an anime comic.
It
Someone
really
has to do it.
is, isn't it?
I don't draw anime, so I'm not good at dramatic fights. Maybe someone else can do it.
I can just imagine the roaring and the powering up and the one punch that crushes mountains, right? It's just like, damn.
I have seen, I think it was like a falcon fight 2 crows, and it does like the scream thing, and it sounds like an epic battle, but it's just like these 2 crows taking turns pecking this falcon.
Yep.
This falcon like tumbling in the air and doing all the maneuvers and everything, but it just can't. It can't handle 2 crows.
Yeah, falcons are actually not that big, and they're quite delicate because they need to have speed.
Yeah.
Whereas a rooster doesn't really fly, so it's more like
Yeah,
They do,
made to beat
actually.
ostrich power kind of thing, like powerful legs.
Chickens, even farm chickens, actually can fly, and often farmers will clip their wings so they can't. And actually, chickens are remarkable jumpers. And so, like, before their wings are clipped, what they'll actually do, even the heavyweight food chickens that we farm to eat, they are very good. They can't fly, but they can elevate, and so they jump really
They can
well.
still jump like 20 feet in the air.
Right, and so what they'll do is they'll roost in trees, and so they'll flap. So they will like they'll wingy guided jump into branch to branch to branch, and
I have seen it.
and an unwing clipped rooster with spurs on his talons is a force to be reckoned with, and so he can't straight fly like a hawk, but he's got aerial. He's got fucking like anime fighting game aerials. He's got air dashes. He's got drop kicks.
He can still do the fly move from Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, actually, have you guys ever... So, you know Blaziken from Pokemon,
I'm
right?
familiar with Blaziken. I love
Right.
Blaziken because I know all this about chickens.
So there's a scene, I guess, in the Pokemon anime. I don't watch the anime, but there is a scene that I saw where someone had like entered a Blaziken along with these other Pokemon into some sort of contest. And there's like a portion of the contest that's supposed to be an eating contest.
Oh boy.
And they're supposed to eat these little buns.
Mm-hmm.
And the buns just happen to be decorated in the image of Torchics, just as a cute little thing.
That's awful.
And the Blaziken picks it up and just looks at it and just starts stroking its head.
Correct.
Its little bun head.
Absolutely.
And they're like...
Yeah, no, that's 100% correct. That's the right thing to do. Why would you do that, humans? That's terrible. Here,
Yeah.
eat these buns that are dressed like you're young.